Hey guys, what's up? What y'all doing? What are y'all doing today? Hello. Hello, this is Ray of Light Tarot. My name is Jason. We're going to be doing our Huna Prayer. Today is day 30 of the Huna Prayer, so let's do it. Let's see how it goes. Let's have a good time. No, so yeah, this is day 30 of the Huna Prayer. And so today's kind of a special day when you think about what that means, because what that really means is today I'm going to recite that little Huna Prayer one last time, and then we sort of say goodbye to it and send it out into the ethers to do its job, which any prayer, part of the power of the prayer is in the faith of the person or people who are saying the prayer, and also in sort of it's a cooperation with spirit, it's a cooperation with your higher self, and it's a cooperation with your belief in a higher power, right? Or a creator God type of energy. So for me, hey Sparky, for me, what's important about this prayer is that after we say it today and sort of release it to the ethers, I will be keeping the prayer present in my mind as we continue to sort of navigate as a world community through this coronavirus pandemic, excuse me, and also just in other ways in my personal life that I have put this prayer out, that I've sort of tried to cooperate with the prayer when we talk about health, wealth, healing, abundance, and prosperity. I've tried to take a lot of steps in my life over the course of these last 30 days to make myself receptive to health, wealth, healing, abundance, and prosperity, right? For example, doing a cleanse, right? A physical cleanse, which is way more than a physical cleanse. A cleanse taps on all those areas of your life, trust me. And also, for me, what's really special about this Huna prayer is that it's something that when we do a prayer like this as a group, as a community, and it's what it is it's a choice, right? It's a choice just like any other choice where you have to live with your choices. And what the choice is when you do it with a group of people or a community is you're choosing to welcome in and to include everyone else's faith and everyone else's lack of faith, everyone else's intentions and good things, and everyone else's garbage and BS into the mix. And so that's just kind of a beautiful and messy part of it, right? And so it's just part of what this Huna prayer is, this 30-day Huna prayer. And today is day 30. And so we'll talk about that in a second. But what that means to me is it's kind of like, so here where I live in Atlantic Beach, Florida, the beaches were reopened. Yesterday at 5 p.m., they reopened the beaches. A few people freaked out and were like, oh my God, that's a disaster. Now we're just asking for another, spike in coronavirus infections. Well, no, let me explain. The beaches were not reopened for people to go party together and skinny dip. The beaches were reopened from 5 to 9 p.m. at night, I believe, and from 6 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning. They're reopened, but the parking lots around here are closed off. So people like what we call townies, people that live like in Jacksonville in the city, townies are not encouraged to come parking out here and hanging out at the beach. The beaches were reopened specifically for people like me who live here at the beach or on the beach and who do essential life functions like exercise, walk our dogs, people who fish. These are not things that you do with other people up in your grill. These are things that you do at a distance if you are with another person anyway. And so it doesn't require a lot of common sense to be able to manage that type of thing responsibly. So from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. at night, nobody's allowed on the beach. So the things that people would normally do on the beach during the day, they're not allowed to do. And so I don't think it was an irresponsible decision. But when you make a decision like that, you do open yourself up for the negative side. And so it's kind of like that with a Huna prayer. There is the negative side of things when you do a group prayer, but I think it was worth it. I think it's worth it to extend that prayer and for us all to sort of do it as a group intention, because we need to check ourselves as a world community. We need to check ourselves. We need to, in my opinion, we need to check our attitude. We need to check ourselves at the door and the way we're viewing things. So many things we view as problems, guys, are so meaningless and so not that important and not that big of a deal. not that big of a deal, right? So, I think it's definitely, I call it like a calculated risk maybe. But yeah, so my little doggy and I went and watched the sunrise with a friend at a distance this morning, and that was really nice. There were a lot of people on the beach this morning watching the sunrise. I think, people are just looking for a reprieve, maybe one they're not going to get right now. And that's a shame. That's kind of sad, right? But it may be a reprieve they're just not going to get right now. And we just have to kind of accept that. But it will come. It will come in time. And so that's something to hope for and to look forward to. Hey, Lala, nice to see you. Nice to see you, Lala. So, yeah. All right. So let's do it, guys. My plan is to come back on this evening to do mini readings, but I can't guarantee that that will be the case. We'll see how the day goes. Yeah, just take a few deep breaths. When you do that, the idea is to, with your exhale, release negativity, resentments. We carry a lot of resentments into our days sometimes, resentments toward other people, even people we love, but they're really resentments toward ourselves. That's what it is. If you hold anyone guilty, it's going to be yourself. That's really who you're holding captive and holding guilty. If you have anger, resentments, and that type of thing. And it's important to get to a place of maturity in your life where you recognize that. All right, so here we go. I also want to say, for these last few days, I've been offering these prayers up to specific ascended masters. We started with the big Jesus. Then we did Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Lady Nada. Today, I intentionally did it this way because for the final day, I want to offer it to the ascended master, Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene's my boo, and here's why. Mary Magdalene is pretty cool. When I think of Mary Magdalene, I think of someone who's very misunderstood. I mean, look, the Catholic Church, I grew up Catholic. I thought Mary Magdalene was a prostitute. Why? I don't know. Does it say that anywhere in the Bible about her? No. Why did I think that? Because that's a myth that's been propagated against Mary Magdalene for thousands of years. So Mary Magdalene's a badass ascended master, right? She learned with Jesus, according to legend, and Jesus, who we do know based on the written word and oral tradition, transfigured in front of a few of his followers, literally transfigured. And for those of us involved in more of a spiritual community that's not so much religious, we understand that Jesus's greatest miracle was not necessarily some of the things that are traditionally held, but it was his transfiguration, where he showed himself in his light body, right? That would have been his greatest miracle. So Mary Magdalene, being very misunderstood, as some of us have been very misunderstood at times in our life. If you have a twin soul, you know what it's like to be misunderstood at times, right? It's important to give her a little bit of honor for some of the stuff she's been through, and a little bit of golf clap applause, because I think she's pretty cool, pretty badass. And even if she was a prostitute, I don't care. But no, I don't think that was the case. So thank you, Mary Magdalene. A few deep inhales and exhales and gratitude all the way, right? We're going to send up the gratitude. What you want to do, put your hands up, turn your palms up in receptivity. Yes, that is correct, Sparky. M's. Palms up in receptivity. Mary Magdalene, thank you for health, wealth, healing, abundance, and prosperity. Thank you for health, wealth, healing, abundance, and prosperity. Thank you for health, wealth, healing, abundance, and prosperity. May the rain of blessings fall upon us also. Be it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love that. So guys, the reason I snap when I say thank you, if you didn't know, that's a habit I got into when I had a day job that I used to go to. One of my spiritual mentors was a big law of attraction guru, and he wanted me to really practice saying thank you 7 times. Every time I said it, every time I could think of it, just say thank you 7 times. And so I started doing that. And but I was in the workplace. I couldn't just yell out thank you all the time, but I could just kind of sit at my desk and snap. So I would do 7 snaps for the word for thank you. So I always do that now. I just walk around snapping. It's a habit. It's something I do, but it means to me, like in here and here and here, it means thank you. So I'm just saying thank you. If you want to know what I'm saying, it's thank you. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm saying thank you. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for joining me in this 30 days of Huna Prayer. Let's send it out to the big guys and girls upstairs, everywheres, and be grateful for the effects in our own lives, right? I know that I'm experiencing now and in the near future unprecedented amounts of health, wealth, healing, abundance, and prosperity in my life, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful for you guys. I'm so grateful for all of the blessings unknown and untold that are coming into my life as I speak them into existence. You have the power to do that in your own life, and don't forget that, guys. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful ability that we have that we need to take advantage of always. Just remember that you're speaking your existence. So when you talk about, God, my life sucks, or oh my God, tell yourself to shut up. Like, look in the mirror and go, STFU, whoever you are. Like, tell yourself, if nobody else is telling you, tell yourself to shut up, because you're not doing yourself any favors with that kind of self-talk. Change the conversation in your head, change the conversation in your heart, and change the conversation that you speak out loud. It will make a world of difference in your life. I promise. I promise you it will. I love you guys. Have a great Saturday. And I hope you have somewhere nice to go. Meditation to bring some happiness in. Okay? You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.